Notice how fast this is. Even our producer Alison was just saying, because she has one of the old versions as well, this is so fast that it's a joy to use. It's worth investing, and maybe you put your other Roku in the kids' room or the guest room. Now you get the all singing, all dancing one. You plug this in and it's phenomenal. I think the best use of the final 20 seconds is to let you know it is the best value in America. There is nobody who's got better. We include the HDMI cable. You would have to buy this. If you went to buy Roku in any store, they'd say, do you have the HDMI cable? You'd have to pay. We're including it free, no charge. We're sending you all the bonuses, from 3 months access to Play On Plus, Daily Burn Premium, a Montequello concert, 2 months access to Showtime, Hulu, CBS All Access, which are the folks that are going to wear the new Star Trek thing as well next year. Brilliant product, and quite simply the best price.
Absolutely. And remember, it can make any TV a smart TV by simply connecting it through that HDMI cable. You're going to set it up in 3 minutes. It's awesome.
Stay with us. We are continuing on. I'm going to go this way.
All right.
That was nice to sit there. You come with me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're going to go over here because we have a lot of good things still to come in our Encore Hour. This is a 3-hour show. We go back to 2-hour shows in January, but we're doing 3 hours for the rest of the day.
My favorite right here. It's the holiday shopping season,
It's like an old friend. It's back.
It's back, and it's back with a new version.
Okay.
What is this going to do? It's going to protect your shopping experience and protect your wallet.
Okay, it's going to take us 30 minutes to get through the colors. Folks, welcome to the wonderful world of Stealth. This is the world launch of V2, the newest version of the ultimate protection when it comes to electronic pickpocketing. We have sold hundreds of thousands of Stealths. I have been, as many of you know, a big advocate for this company. They're a great group of people, and they've made a product that works like a dream. You go out these days and you could be anywhere, in a restaurant, a bar, the movie theater, the mall, and somebody can steal your identity in a heartbeat because of our credit cards and the chips in our credit cards. When you think the old way, it used to be a little bit more difficult. It did. People used to have to reach in.
Exactly.
No more.
Has your mom ever told you, you're traveling, she's like, hold your pocketbook close? Somebody would have to actually physically steal your information. Here's the new way, and literally right now there are 50 million people, 15 million a year, that are getting their identity stolen through electronic pickpocketing to the tune of $50 billion a year. Think about this. If you have a credit card that has something that looks like this, you are going to be susceptible to having your information stolen electronically. Now, it's an epidemic across the country and around the world, but you know what? The solution is here. If you've ever had your credit card hacked, if you've ever been on one of those lists at one of the big retailers, and you know the hassle that comes along with having that credit card information stolen, now you can have peace of mind, because now you are going to be able to have the Stealth card. And the best part about it is that it's so simple and easy to use this technology. When you think about having your credit card stolen, your credit card information stolen, oftentimes what will happen is that your credit card then goes into an email or around the world, and suddenly you start seeing charges that you didn't make. Suddenly you start having you have to cancel that card, and then everything that's attached to that card then becomes part of the problem. Let me come on over here and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So there are devices that could be in a computer or that could be on a phone that can scan your information electronically. Now think about this. If you have the Stealth card, I can hold this right up to this device, and it doesn't even have to touch. That's wireless technology, right? Now, I take that Stealth card away. Look what happened.
It got it. It got it.
Did you see the computer?
Yeah, it did.
It literally, now look at this. What's that credit card number? 7042.
They stole it.
Expiration date 06/2014. Think about 2020. There we go, 2020, right here. If you think about what happens when that credit card information is stolen, what are you doing to protect yourself? You know, there are so many of us that all you have to do, now, watch this. You take that same credit card, you cover it, and now it cannot be stolen. Now, there are apps that you can download on the internet that literally can steal your information in a second. When you think about it, look at this. I just grabbed that information on the credit card. Right there, that number 7042. Let's just take a look. Yeah, 7042 are the last digits. I just did that with a cell phone. If you want to now have the best technology on the marketplace today, you can now protect yourself. How much did you use your credit card last week for holiday shopping?
Too much.
Do you realize that the Stealth card is the only card of its kind that actually creates a force field so that your credit cards now, up to 15 of them, brand new today, are protected within 3.8 inches. So you can use your fancy designer wallet. You don't have to choose different wallets. You can use your fancy designer handbag. You don't have to use different handbags. You can now protect your passport. You can now protect your driver's license, your global entry card, because these now are chipped devices. So when you think about the different scenarios, you might be out and about shopping. Do you realize that without someone touching you, without someone tapping you, without your knowledge, your credit card, look at this, can be wirelessly stolen. Your credit card information. And not only is it that easy, it's that scary, because then once it's on that phone, it can be sent on email around the world. It can travel, and what happens is that these types of devices have become so prevalent. We're using our credit cards more than ever before. Now, all you do is take the Stealth card, put it right on top of your credit card. Look at this. There's no sleeve. There's nothing fancy you have to do. You just put it into your wallet, insert it into your wallet, and it's going to be that simple. And it is now protected within a 3.8-inch radius. It doesn't even have to be sitting on top of it. It just needs to be next to it, and now you're protected.
So to that end, let me set up this value, because this is something that has to be seen to be believed. This is the newest version, the version 2. This is the launch, the worldwide launch right now. For the original version, because this has not been released anywhere else but here yet, for the original version, it was $30 for one Stealth card. $30 for one Stealth card. We're sending you 1, 2, 3, 4 Stealth cards. One for you, one for your husband, one for your son, one for your daughter. So this is $30, $60, $90, $120 of Stealth card that we're sending to you for $44 and change with free shipping and FlexPay. So the offer is huge. It's like buy 1.5 and get like 3 free.
It's true.
I will take you through the colors as well. As a gift idea, these are ideal because you can put this inside a Christmas card, a holiday, you know, maybe gift card box, and give this to anybody, and it will be so well received. With free shipping, this is a huge opportunity, especially when you read the reviews and you hear what people have had to say. The reason why I've always been so passionate about Stealth, as Leah knows very well, is that it works.
Exactly.
So I don't want to have to think about electronic pickpocketing, whether I'm at my local mall or whether I'm traveling to London.
And people are thinking about electronic pickpocketing everywhere.
It's in the news.
It is the biggest epidemic that's happening in the news today. If you've ever had your identity stolen, you've ever had your credit card stolen, and the havoc that it wreaks on your time, on your money, on your the imposition, having to reset all of your accounts. Now you put one card in your wallet, and it's all, look, he's scanning, and look what's happening. He's stealing that information as we speak. He's not touching them. He looks like he's just, you know, surfing on Facebook, right? Totally innocent.
Right.
Now, as long as you have that Stealth card in your wallet, you are now protected.
Safe.
That's the beauty of it. You are now safe. The moment that Stealth card goes away, look at that. That credit card information was just grabbed from that card wirelessly. I don't have to touch you. These apps, many of them are downloaded for minimal amounts of money. So there are people that will then take that information, take out loans, take out mortgages. The newest thing now is with child identity theft, it's moving into that area. So if you want to protect yourself, I don't say this to scare you. I say this to empower you. I've been that victim of theft with my credit card, and the hassle that you go through. You could be shopping here at a spice store. You could be trying on a dress in a dressing room. You could be getting gas at a gas station. Look up the videos that you see where we all get gas, right?
Absolutely.
We stop by the gas station. Do you know it's one of the most vulnerable places to have your credit card information stolen? And what happens is that it's so timely, because the moment it's stolen, they can send it across the internet, and it could go to 10,000 different people at a time. So then all the unscrupulous people that are taking that credit card information, it's entirely up to them what happens. By the time you catch up with it, it then becomes that epidemic. Now, if you want to have that peace of mind, all you do is you take that Stealth card. There's no sleeve. It's virtually indestructible. It's the only one of its kind that actually creates a force field around your wallet. So now all you do is just put it in any wallet, any handbag.
You don't need 2 of them, you just need 1.
Right.
Brand new version, version 2. Available for the first time tonight, $44. Buy one, keep one, gift another one, send another one to your friend. It's an amazing offer that means that you can finally put it to bed. If you Google Stealth and the folks at Stealth, they've been interviewed by so many of the morning shows and TV shows because they found that solution. This huge variety of colors that we have as well are available tonight. Check them all out and ask your representative. They'll be able to guide you through, or go online at hsn.com. It is a fabulous product that does the job. Okay, stay right there. Leah's not leaving us. We've got another amazing item to share with you as we rock and roll through this Thanksgiving big extravaganza. On the way next, a hot item that everybody who drives will love to have. Stay with us, more fun and frolics after this.
This week, we celebrate Thanksgiving with FlexPay, free shipping, and event pricing.
The savings are big. We are pre-selling all today's specials this week through Cyber Monday. You get 4 or more FlexPay on everything. And doorbusters are kicking off at midnight on Thanksgiving. No need to stand in line with HSN, but act fast. These deals are limited, and once they're gone, they are gone. Go to hsn.com for more.
You're watching us live on the Monday Night Show, our big Thanksgiving preview event. Still to come, an all-in-one from HP for $3.99. Don't say anymore, I'm not allowed to speak about it. But right now it's time for one of our hot items of the day. We've been featuring this online at hsn.com. It's Garmin, and I'm gonna use that phrase again. I've used it in virtually every presentation. It's the lowest price in the country. Officially it is. If you'd like to get somebody the gift of navigation, never getting lost again, always knowing where you're going, you cannot find better than our offers on HSN. Real fast. This is the 5-inch version, so it's a nice big screen. This is the one that gives you a lifetime of map updates, and you've got your traffic alerts. So whether you live in the big city or out in the countryside, if ever there's a collision, a crash, a jam, this will always guide you through so you always know where you're going. It is so interesting how Garmin lead the way.
Of course.
But how Garmin have taken this next generation of GPSs. For a lot of us who have older models, they don't even come close to this.
It's true, because now you can talk to it. That's what's so exciting. You talk to it, you have lifetime maps that are included. You're never gonna be that distracted driver again. And you have the most popular Garmin in HSN history. As a matter of fact, over 130,000 people have chosen this Garmin. So you are rubbing elbows with some good company. Let me show you how it works. Really, it's quite simple and easy. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Starbucks.
Searching for Starbucks. Select a line number.
1.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes. Yes. It's taking off. There's our navigation. We're, of course, going to simulate because we're indoors, and it really is that simple and easy. So whether you are using your voice or whether you're using your touch, you just decide where it is you want to go. I like everyday life, whether that's a beauty salon or a fitness center, or places to worship. Maybe you want to go to a post office, whatever the case might be. Maybe you're hungry, right? You can go into restaurants, browse by style. Look how fast and responsive this is. European, French, German, Italian, Japanese, whatever it is that you, Mexican, my favorite. Whatever it is that you want to have, you now can navigate by touching the screen or by talking to the screen as well, which is what makes this so exciting. You put that together with lifetime maps, and you're gonna have a 1-2 combination that is a gift of a lifetime. Because for most people, they are spending around $79.99
That's what it costs
to have a map update.
every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They come out 4 times a year, and we always want the latest and greatest, right? So now you don't have to spend that. Now you have the ability to simply and easily use your Garmin with free updated maps, and you never have to spend another penny. So where is it that you want to go? You just tell it where you you want to go and you're off and running. Let's do a little shopping here. Maybe we want to look for some flowers to send to somebody, right? So we say go. Look how fast it is and how responsive it is.
3/4
And
of a
then
mile.
she talks to
Turn
you,
left
like
on
something out of a
Yankee
sci-fi
Boulevard
movie,
North.
right? So you talk to your Garmin, she talks to you as well. Now, let me take you back to that Garmin website. When you think about lifetime maps, they're $79 and change. Why do you need to have
1/2
them?
mile.
So that when she's talking to you, she's giving you the right directions, right?
Turn left on
And that's
Yankee
the main
Boulevard
reason.
North.
But also, it's because then what happens is that you have technology that is accurate. 1 in 5 of our roads change every single day. So every single year, excuse me, every single day would be.
It feels like that.
Exactly.
It feels like
With
that.
those orange cones everywhere, right? Everywhere around the country. 1 in 5 of our roads. So 20%. Is there construction in your area? Well, when you think about that construction, what's happening? There are businesses that are setting up, that are starting. There are businesses that are no longer in existence. When you update your maps for free, all of that information is updated in your Garmin as well, so that now you get that value. So you could go to the Garmin website, you could spend $79 and change, or for you, it's absolutely free. So again, in North America, check it out. I encourage you, check me out, $79.99. What a great value.
Guys, this is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving offer on a Garmin. So I want you to know you are first in. You are the first folks to be able to see it and take advantage of it. I want you to buy with confidence, because I think in the world of GPSs, a lot of us, we shop at the big box store and we go in and there's GPSs lined up everywhere. They don't have what this has. So I want to be really clear. We are the lowest price in the United States on this higher end model, and we are including for you that lifetime of maps, to Leah's point, and the traffic alerts, which in my opinion is just as valuable. This, compared to old Garmin's, is faster. It's more efficient. It's more intelligent. It's more intuitive. It's a bigger screen, so now we're not squinting to kind of see what it is. With voice commands, which I think is the #1 reason why so many folks will order, I now am not taking my eyes off the road to enter in the state and the city and the street. Oh, I spelled it wrong, so go back. Folks, this, I talk to it and it will listen and it will react.
Respond, yes.
So it gives you all of that. So price-wise, at $139.95.
Unheard of.
Free shipping and flex pay. A great gift idea, there is no doubt about it. If maybe your son or daughter just got their driver's license, congratulations. This would be a great gift for them.
Absolutely.
When you have confidence in the car, you feel safe. It's when you are scared of, is it this exit or the next exit?
Or when
It's
you're distracted, when you're looking at your cell
Dangerous,
phone.
very
Exactly.
dangerous.
I want to share with you more about that, because distracted drivers are dangerous drivers.
Sure.
And at any given moment right now, in daylight hours in the United States, do you realize there are over 660,000 drivers that are looking at electronics?
I believe it.
While they're behind a wheel of a car.
Sure.
When you're driving, guess what? 10 and 2. You want your hands on the wheel. You need to have your eyes on the road. I want to share with you these statistics because it's shocking. 660,000 people are driving and using a piece of electronics. Now, when you put that into perspective, what that means is that when you look at a text on your phone, you think you're glancing away for a second, right? But the average time that you glance away is 5 seconds. Now, let's talk about that 5 seconds, right? So, okay, so we're driving along. Let's talk about 5 seconds. My hands are on the wheel. A text comes through, you glance down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's driving your car for those 4 seconds?
I'm closing my eyes. I'm not.
Well, and it's essentially closing your eyes. It's like driving blindfolded. You have now gone the length of a football field. And you don't have your eyes on the road. Imagine that. No wonder there are so many crazy, crazy accidents that are happening right now. And one of the most shocking, I think, is for our young drivers. There are 10% of distracted drivers aged 15 to 19 become involved in fatalities. And the statistics will tell you it's simply because they're distracted. So think about it. If you're using your cell phone for navigation, what happens? We have a little video I want to share with you. Because your cell phone, where do you put it? It's a jack of all trades, but it's really a master of none. none. When you have it in your hand, that means you only have one hand on the wheel, right? When you put it onto the dash, what happens? It goes sliding across and then onto the floorboard of your car, and then you lean over and who's driving the car? How about when a text comes through? How about when you're out by the water tower and what happens? You're out in a rural area. That's where you need that navigation the most. So now you have that peace of mind because now you have dedicated technology. It's not going to use your data plan. It uses GPS satellites. We're going to talk more about that. And it can be used entirely hands-free, and you have all the bonuses. Now think about it. When you're using your cell phone, what's happening? It's sort of a jack of all trades, but a master of none. It connects with cell phone towers that are right here on planet Earth.
Right.
Now, your GPS actually connects to satellites that are orbiting our globe right now.
Which is
as
different,
we speak.
very
exactly.
different.
Those satellites were put into outer space by our U.S. military. There are 24 of them, and they are there so that the military can have pinpoint accuracy within 4 meters. That same connection, that same technology is what Garmin is connecting to. So unlike cell phone towers that can become overloaded or undependable, or you lose that cell phone signal, or a text comes through, or a phone call comes through and you can't navigate any longer, now you never have to worry about that with your Garmin.
It is so much a different experience. It was funny, while Leah was just showcasing that, I was looking at the screen, and I don't know if it'll come through the cameras and through your TV, but this is a different class of screen.
It is.
It's very vivid, very bright.
Yes.
I think that alone is reason enough to upgrade. You know, we've seen different price points on Garmin's, you know, up to the $200 mark, and that's really what this should be essentially, especially when you add in the lifetime map and traffic alerts. When you're traveling to a different state or you're visiting friends, you've got a rental car. We've talked about that a lot. You'll spend $15, $20 a day to rent a Garmin. But for your car, if you're a nervous driver, if you're scared that your daughter is a nervous driver because you just got a license, or when you're driving somewhere and you're trying to pick up your son, but there's a road, the road is blocked.
Right.
And I don't know how to, because it was a birthday party, I don't know how to get around to get him. This is going to showcase that. It is the easiest and simplest and most effective way. And again, the biggest story tonight, from the first hour to the second hour to now this finale hour, every single item that we're doing is either exclusive or the best values in the United States of America. So buy with confidence. And we will not be on television in 2 days or 3 days or 4 days with a Garmin at a better price. Folks, this is our Black Friday Garmin offer. You're getting it first before anyone else. The GPS alone, the retail value is $230.
Absolutely. And when you think about the peace of mind that you're going to have, you could go to Garmin's website and you could spend $229.
Absolutely.
I just checked it before I walked out here. At Garmin's website, it's $229.
That's because that's the price of it.
Exactly. So double check it. You've got the best value right here. And here's another reason why. How about you're driving along and you want to take a phone call? Hello?
Hi, Leah. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Emily, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
She's like, you guys sound very happy.
Hey, exactly. We are very happy. We love the holidays around here at HSN. Hey, Emily, if we want to go grab a holiday drink, maybe we want to do one of those special, you know, lattes that only come out during the special season.
I could do one of those.
Yeah. How does that sound to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That sounds excellent.
Excellent. Well, you know what? Where should we go to grab that?
How about Starbucks?
I'm thinking
That's a
Starbucks.
safe bet right there.
I'm thinking Starbucks, absolutely. Okay, Emily, so I'm going to say goodbye to you. We're going to keep on driving. Now look what happens. Bye, Em. We'll see you at Starbucks.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Emily.
Now watch this. Your hands are on the wheel. Your eyes are on the road. I didn't touch it.
No.
It automatically disconnected, and now you have the ability to have that two-way communication. How great is that? Now, let's go to Starbucks. Voice
Turn
command.
left at the traffic light.
Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Starbucks.
Searching for Starbucks. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add to the active route?
Start new route. So there you have it. Of course, we're going to simulate because we're not in the car, but you get the idea. You never had to touch it.
Isn't that a joy?
You're literally just using your voice. So now, think about what that means. We just took that phone call from Emily, right? You put that phone in the glove box. It's connected wirelessly through Bluetooth. You're still getting your navigation. You never miss a phone call. You can even make a phone call with your voice using this unit, Bluetooth to your phone, and now you are one of the best, safest drivers on the road today.
I have something that may take this over the edge, everybody. With nearly 700 already spoken for, we're going to add an extra item in. I don't know if you realized it, but when you buy this Garmin, you get the usual windshield mount, which is right here. That's how we're sticking it down onto the table. But we are also going to include, for our Black Friday offer, the Air Vent mount. This is another, I think it's like a $29 value.
Yep.
And this is included, folks. I don't know if you realize that right out of the gate. And why are we including it? Because this is one of the most sought after extras. It's $20. That's what you typically spend. What that does is allows you to attach this to the Air Vent, because a lot of folks don't like to have the GPS coming off their windshield. Well, now you don't need to. Normally an extra charge, not tonight. If you're ordering, it is included. I think there's only 5. Oh boy, is that 5 minutes left?
That's it.
Okay, it's Aaron Berger. We cannot keep Aaron Berger waiting. He's next. He gets very upset. Folks, if you'd like to order yours, we'd love to send it to you. Is it John in California? I believe John in California is joining us live on the Monday Night Show. John, you're live with Leah and Adam. How are you? John is speechless. John?
Whoops. You there?
Hey, John! How are you, sir?
I had my phone on mute.
No worries.
John, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. How about you two?
We're happy to hear from you. John, is it true that you already have a Garmin?
I do. I have the older one, and then I just bought the newer one, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So I find it, it's just really helped, you know, stress-wise. And it's just safer to drive with, so I don't have to keep looking at a map.
Absolutely. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier because now it can talk to you and give you those turn-by-turn directions.
John, did I speak to you?
I was on the freeway the other day, and I think maybe it was a 5-lane, and I always, you know, I guess I drive more like to the right side.
Right.
And I was on the lane next, on the second lane to the right.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have known that actually those 2 lanes are both going to be turning, you know, you have to get off the freeway.
Sure.
And all of a sudden you get a little panicky because there's a lot of traffic and I don't have a lot of time to, you know, move over to the left lane.
Yeah.
So with the Garmin, it automatically tells me, you know, stay on the 2 lanes to the far left.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't have to deal with that.
Well, I mean, I think you're saying what a lot of people say, John. It gives you confidence in the car because it's guiding you to exactly where you need to be. John, we are so grateful that you took the time to share that with us. From all of us here, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Same to you.
Thank you, John.
Safe driving, John. And to your point, you just saw the video there with the lane assist. It shows you exactly which lane to be in with a big arrow so that you never have to guess at the last moment. You put that together with Junction View.
Yeah.
Junction View is just a fancy way of saying a split in the highway.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is. But it shows you a picture so that when you get to that intersection, you feel like you have deja vu, like you've been there before. You already know what that intersection is going to look like what that split in the highway is going to look like. So now you've got more confidence as you're driving, and that's what makes this such an exciting value. You put that together with the voice command, and you've got here a combination of features that is absolutely unbeatable. So again, let's turn up the volume, and I'll show you how that works. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find category.
Speak a category.
Gas.
Searching for gas stations. Select a line number.
1.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes. So there you have
In
it.
1/4 mile,
She starts talking to you
arrive at
immediately.
S Express on the right.
So think about it. Now you can find the closest gas station. You can find a gas station along the route. And in our last couple moments, let me just remind you, you have the most popular Garmin in HSN history. Over 100,000 people have purchased this unit because it is going to help you be that better and safer driver. You have voice command. You have free lifetime maps that are built right in. You walk through that checklist of everything that you want to have in a GPS. This unit has it. And then the icing on the cake is the lowest price in the country.
I hope we made this clear, and if I didn't, I apologize. On Garmin's website, this is $229 and change, so we're talking about 5 cents shy of $230. We're nearly $100 off, and we include the air vent mount. So you could choose to mount it to the windshield or the air vent. So that's what Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Thanksgiving deals are all about. Our bestseller, one of their hottest models with all the extras paid for, free for you forever. You never pay a dime for a map update. You never pay a dime for traffic alerts. And please be warned, if you go to the stores, and they're all doing good deals on GPSs, they are, but a lot of them, it's the basic model. So yeah, okay, to get the map, well, you've got to pay $70, or to get the traffic alerts, it's $30, free forever with the air vent mount. Final few moments, I was thinking when we're speaking to John, in California, my mom came over and Chelsea and I took her to California. She'd never been before.
Lovely.
Oh my God, the roads.
Right?
Oh my God. I mean, I'm fairly confident in the car. I have never been so scared in my life.
When you have little Oliver with you.
There's 18 lanes.
Exactly, right? And sometimes there's a left-hand turn lane, right? Instead of a right-hand.
It was very scary.
I can feel your panic.
Very scary.
Right?
Thank goodness I had my Garmin. Like my knuckles were sore. I was holding on for dear life.
And you know what? That is such a great point, because the price is worth it alone just for the emotional piece that you are going to have. Am I right?
It's true.
It's true. Because now you're going to save time. According to an independent study, you could save $200 in gas alone because you're not going to those exits that Adam's talking about. You're now going to have the peace of mind, and you've got our most popular model at our very best value. You're going to love having Garmin, and it's easy. You just talk to it. There you go.
My darling, thank you. A great trio of fantastic products. I'll see you, Leah, back at midnight for the launch of the official launch of the Roku. Well, actually, can we show it? 3,000.
Wow.
3,000.
I think I'm going to have an early evening tomorrow off.
I don't even know what to say. 3,000 have been spoken for.
Wow.
Lowest price in America. It's the Roku. We'll get the details, but it's a media streamer. So the Roku media streamer, the today's special. Again, it is a value because you choose what you want to watch when you want to watch it, which is what makes it so exciting. This is the newest version, and it's also the highest end.
And it's the highest end because it's 4K, and it's also HDR, the high dynamic range. You're gonna have over 3,500 channels. And are you ready? 350,000 movies.
Is that all? Is that all?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. All right, folks, it's there for the taking if you'd like to order it. 528981 is your item number on our Roku Premier, the amazing 4K version. All right, are we rolling along? Oh, question of the week, question of the week. Do I have a question of the week? I think I lost my card for the question of the week. I don't see it. Can you tell me the answers? Lovely producer. DD Shoppy, what did DD Shoppy say? Our tradition for a while now is to eat in or out. That's nice. Turkey or burgers or pizza. It doesn't matter, whatever we see, whatever we decide on. Who's it? Tacey? Tacey, one more. The tradition has been for my little family to be together. Some years I cook and other years that we go out. This year we might go out of town for a few days. My husband and I have spent the past 25 years and 25 Thanksgivings together. That's so sweet. Oh, well, somebody's going to win $25 to spend here on HSN on anything you like. Leave an answer online at hsn.com. I will reveal the answer in about 15 minutes. Well, we're going to end on a high. Yeah, we are. We really are. Because Mr. Aaron Berger is here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our showstopper. Well, this is it. I'm very excited. A gentleman named Russell, who is a big part of the electronics team here at HSN, gave us a goodie. He really did. We are going to offer our Black Friday Thanksgiving HP all-in-one for $399.95. Folks, this is very exciting. We're going to send you a wireless keyboard. We're going to send you a wireless mouse, and we are going to send you really 19.5 inches, nearly 20 inches of viewing, playing, creating pleasure. This is an awesome offer. It is only while supplies last. It's first come, first served. There is no wait list on this. Well, I didn't even need to say that. At $399, you know there's not going to be a wait list on this. Free shipping and our maximum flex pay. We're on 6 flex pay and we're on VIP financing for 12 months. There's a lot to get to and a lot to talk about. If you've been considering getting a new all-in-one, a new desktop, this is a whole new world with no big, bulky, chunky tower, with one cable that sticks out the back. I have 3 colors to choose from as well. The first is black. The second is going to be that beautiful teal, and then the white at the end. If you do want this color, though, only a few available. Well, I only get the great pleasure of having Aaron on the Monday Night Show, typically once every quarter. He's very much in demand. I have to speak to his agent, a lot of legal wranglings. He's got big riders and everything. My friend,
That's what it is. Thanks for having me on your show.
How are you?
It's good to be here.
Dressed up as well.
Well, yeah, it's a big night. It's a big night to be on your show, my quarterly visit to your show, and it's also a big night to pre-launch, if you will. This is our computer. Everybody talks about, well, what's the Black Friday computer? What's the Thanksgiving weekend computer? The TGW computer. But here it is, all 20 inches of it. 20 inches of love. It's 19.5 inches, look at this, of high definition, all-in-one, Intel-powered computer goodness. This is the best price, the lowest price, I should say, that we've ever done on any all-in-one at HSN. And all-in-ones have been the category that have gone absolutely bonkers for us. They have gone wild for us this year. I think a lot of us have been using our tablets, we've been using our smartphones, we've been using devices other than our computers for a couple of years now, and we miss the power of a computer. You don't have to miss it anymore. Why in the world would you do all of your work on your 4-inch smartphone screen, or your 7-inch tablet screen, or even your 10-inch tablet screen, when you can now never squint again? That's the way I like to think of it. It's the computer that never makes you squint. The computer that keeps you from having your laugh lines. Slim as can be. So this is everything. This is the whole kit and caboodle. Teal, by the way, brand new colors. We've never done 3 colors before, black, white, and teal. I want to just turn this around so you can see the back of it as well. It's beautifully done. So, if people are walking into your office, sitting on the other side of your office, you don't have to hide your computer away anymore. And you're probably thinking, where is the tower? Because this is a desktop computer with desktop power, with a desktop screen. There is no tower. This is everything. Just a couple of inches thin. It weighs less than 10 pounds. It has Wi-Fi built into it. So whatever room you want this to be in, it doesn't have to be in the office, the traditional office, as it were. It can be anywhere in the house. It can be in different rooms at different times. I leave my all-in-one in the kitchen most of the year, but when I have guests, I move it up to the to my guest room, because that way there's a television in the guest room. And by television, I mean that you can stream anything on this. You can watch movies. Do you see this? Optical drive built in. Do you guys realize less than 1/3 of computers in the US today, less than 1/3 of computers in the United States have an optical drive built in? I don't know about you, but I want to be able to watch a movie, watch a DVD. I want to be able to play software. I want to be able to burn movies. I want to be able to play music. You can do it all. It's a player and a burner. And let me show you one other thing. When you see this price, if you're lucky with this price, you get a 15-inch laptop computer.
That would be on a good day.
That would be on quite literally the best prices of the year that we do on computers, period. I mean, an all-in-one, they're usually $600, $700. Yep. This is a 15-inch screen, and screen is a huge part of the price of your computer, needless to say. 15-inch screen, this is the #1 selling screen size in America, compared to look how much more you're getting. And if you think you're sacrificing power, I'll remind you again, this is Intel inside. So that means with Windows 10, with Intel, with HP, you've got the biggest brands in the world, quite literally the biggest brands in the world. When it comes to multitasking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 programs running at one time. The computer isn't slow, it isn't hesitating. What you get, the bang for your buck with this computer, absolutely unlike anything we've had before.
It's funny, Aaron, because, seeing this here today, I think back to the electronics show in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We were there, we were meeting with the folks from HP, and it's so funny how time flies, but they were dealing with this and planning this, we're talking 10 months ago. I mean, that's how long it takes to create. So now seeing, the teal on TV and the white on TV, this was designed to be a megastar offer for us. This has been designed to be an instant, I'm gonna do it. I need a new all-in-one. The kids are doing the homework, the schoolwork. I've got an old computer that's running slow. I'm gonna do an all-in-one. This is Thanksgiving. This is the holiday weekend. And in the world of all-in-ones, this is our best price. So in 40 years of HSN, every single year we try and outdo ourselves, every single time. This year, as I hope you've seen throughout the course of the past 2.5 hours, we have really put our best foot forward to try and bring to life some of the best gift ideas, best gadgets and gizmos and electronics. There is no better all-in-one offer on this network for the rest of the year by far. This is $3.99 with a ton of extra stuff that we've not even got through yet. If you need a computer and you're looking for a great brand, HP continues to be the #1 in the world. If you're looking for a computer that is wireless and wire-free without any of the big bulkiness and the cumbersome, it's obtrusive if you have it in the kitchen or the lounge or the bedroom, this is it. For those of us that want to send our children off to school and college with a great computer that they can do all their work on and still have some fun on it, maybe playing games, this is the one. Now, we have great all-in-ones. Every single day of the year we have great all-in-ones. But tonight is about the real bargain hunters. Those of us that wait all year long for the Black Friday flyers and the newspapers and the offers that come through online. We wait all night. Some of us in years gone by, we'd wait all night at the store to get in first. Well, on HSN, we're always open. And you can be right now the first person to order our HP all-in-one Black Friday special. This is $3.99. You get absolutely everything, and for anybody watching who is maybe tempted to buy from us for the very first time, we are doing 6 FlexPay. So the goal today is, Aaron's gonna show you so much good stuff, but I want you to know, as you're listening, if you wanna order it, it's only that amount. It's like $66. If you want to order tonight, and then with the 12-month VIP financing, it's even less. If you are still nervous or worried that, well, what if I see a better deal? Not on HSN, you won't. We have nothing better than this. Everything is $6.99, $7.99 and above. If you're thinking, well, maybe I do find something better, you have through January 31st to return it. And if you return it, you get 100% of your purchase price back, so you lose nothing. So please look on in confidence and excitement, because for those of us that have waited way too long and struggled for way too long to have a great computing experience, tonight is your night. Aaron, sir, I'm sure you'll be as thrilled as I am to see so many people ordering.
Absolutely.
You get lifetime support with this?
We haven't talked about that yet, and I was thinking you must have, because we're doing, so things that we do at HSN that no one else in the world does. Number one, and above all others with this computer, this is something that we typically only do on today's specials, a lifetime of technical support. You know, if you bought this computer anywhere else, you know what you would get? What they call 90 days of limited support. You get a lifetime of technical support that is 100% US-based, 100% free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Any question you have. For example, Windows 10 is on this. The latest version of Microsoft's operating system. They're wildly popular, wildly important operating system, Windows 10. Maybe you haven't used it before. Maybe you've never seen a start button that looks quite like this. Well, if you've got a question about it, we've got an answer. You've got an answer. You've got people. It's something, again, I'll be very crystal clear about it. Nobody else in the world sells this computer this value and includes $300, $299 just in support alone, a lifetime of support. And then we're gonna just go ahead and bump it up one more notch for you, because we're gonna include wonderful software that really makes your computer so much more productive, so much more user-friendly, so much more important, again, to have around the house. Things like Office Suite Pro. Office Suite Pro allows you to create, edit, and view Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint programs. You don't have to buy Microsoft Office.
So basically, buy the software and the lifetime support, we'll send you the computer for free.
Great way to think of it.
Because, you know, when Aaron talks about this software, these are real items that are really expensive.
Yeah.
You know, folks, there are stores that are offering this now, so people, when they're checking out, they can buy the lifetime of support. That is the price that they're paying, and obviously it makes sense because it's forever, and you can call as many times. That's the price. We're including that. That's what makes it a Black Friday special. We are 13 minutes away from the end of the show stopper, and your chance to get it before anybody else. We are getting questions about the VIP financing. You can do the VIP financing if you have an HSN credit card. You can also call and apply right now as well. Aaron, it is, you know, at $399. To say that on any given year, you are only ever out here maybe once or twice with any HP
Absolutely.
close to that price.
Yeah, that's a great point. And never, and this is my 11th Christmas at HSN, never anywhere near this price. I don't think within $100 of the price, honestly, for a computer that's an all-in-one, that has this sort of screen size, this sort of technology, all built into, look how thin this is. It's
beautiful.
All built into just a couple of inches. Look at, this is everything. Now, I want to do a little comparison for you. So this is your new computer, whether you're getting the teal, which of course is incredibly popular, the black or the white. This is your new computer. I want to just do a comparison. I'm going to grab, this is what your traditional desktop computer is, right? So that's the thinness of it. You could, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 across, something like that. This is your traditional desktop computer, and it comes along, of course, with a dozen different wires and cables and plugs and all of that kind of nonsense. I'm going to set this down because that's gone. Bumping your knees on it, dusting it every week. All of that's gone. Everything comes now in this incredibly sleek package. Really, really technology-forward package. And look at the only cable. This is it. The only cable in the whole shoot and match is right here. You know what that is? That's a plug into the wall. That's a power plug. If you can plug in a lamp, I can do it. You can set this computer up. The out-of-the-box user experience on this, it's really unlike anything you've ever experienced with a computer. You plug it into the wall. Wi-Fi is built in, so you can connect wirelessly, be online, boom, just like that. Let's compare for a minute. Comparing your 15-inch computer screen. So 15-inch size, the #1 selling size in America. Typically at this price, the best computer we would ever do would be a 15-inch. Today, we're doing nearly 20 inches, 19.5-inch. You have 69% more surface area. That's darn near, that's 2/3 of 100%. So that's almost double the surface area. That means more space to watch videos, play games, create projects, additional room for multiple screens. So when your kids are working on something, when they're working on a paper, or they're working on a science project or whatever, you have given them the best possible chance of looking at, for example, reading something on the internet and writing about it at the same time. Digesting information and then composing information, because you have a screen that allows for, and I'll show you again here, I actually have, I think, about half a dozen programs running at one time. If you pull any of your screens over all the way to one side, it's a really cool thing that's built into Windows 10. It's called Snap. It'll show you, first of all, the screen that you pulled over, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 other screens all open at the same time. So you can see plenty of space on both sides to be reading over here, to be editing over here, to be maybe editing a picture over here, looking at the original picture over here. You name it. You have more space to do whatever it is you do on your computer.
And when you've got a computer that can keep up with the pace and speed that you work at, you get more done. It's more fun. So maybe it's homework or schoolwork or playing games or taking all the movies from Thanksgiving, the great moments from Thanksgiving that you're about to have, and then piecing them all together for a home-based movie, or creating a photo album. You can do it all with this. You know, we don't need to struggle by. I think that's what it is. You know, if you rewind 10 years ago, it's like $1,000, $2,000 for an all-in-one. For a computer, a big, you know, like a big tower, chunky computer would be a ton of money. This is $399. You know, I remember the time when people they would go to kind of these off-brands who would build the computers, and you'd save a bit of money there.
Sure.
But you never knew the reliability. You didn't have the warranties. This is the #1 computer brand in America who are doing something just for us. This is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all-in-one special. Nearly 300 people have already taken advantage. You can see our quantity counter will continue to tick along as folks choose the black, the teal, or the white. So you can choose black here, teal in the middle, or the white, all are fantastic. Slim, sleek, and beautiful. You want to have this in the room. Are we doing 10 minutes already? Okay, final 10 minutes. Wow. It's been a great show. Quick. Thank you so much to everybody that's been involved in our Thanksgiving preview. I always want to give you that first look before anybody else. If you're heading out to see family members or friends and you're not going to be around, order before they are gone. Of course, I said at the beginning, because it tells me to say it on this card, there is no wait list. It is first come, first served, while quantities last. We want to thank our good friends at HP. HP is our #1 brand in terms of what we sell. In terms of dollars, we sell more HP than any other brand on HSN. So they're willing to do things for us that, you know, they don't do for other retailers. That's why we can be so happy and excited and jump around like jumping beans when we come on air with a $3.99 price tag. A couple things that I would like to highlight. Aaron actually read my mind. If you're in the ordering process, of course, ask about Viper. And for those of you that don't know, Aaron, what is Viper?
Viper is the best way in the world to protect your computers against viruses, spyware, malware, etc., against pop-ups, against spam, against all of those things. And here's how easy it is to use. When you buy Viper, you get 2 USB sticks. Each of these sticks has software on it to protect 4 computers. So easy math, you're protecting 8 computers. This is the key. 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. Unlike other antiviruses, Viper is not a yearly subscription. So you buy it once, and let me just show you this. Let me turn the computer to the side. In the back here, these are where your USB ports are. So you plug it into your USB port, you let it load. Here, I'll give you a better view. There we go. You let it load. Once it's loaded, you unplug it, your computer is protected forever.
Yeah.
By forever, I mean, what do I mean, Adam? But like, would it be protected next week?
Yes.
How about in early 2017?
Better believe it.
Late 2019.
Yeah.
So it's protected forever. Just like your lifetime support for the computer is forever, Viper protects not 1 computer, 8 computers forever. It's a US-based product. It also has a lifetime of US-based support.
When we say forever, there's no fine print. It is truly
It
forever.
is
Hang on a minute, though. I found a problem with this whole thing.
Bring it on.
You nearly had me, Aaron.
Okay.
But then reality struck, and then I realized, how on earth am I going to get all the stuff from my old computer to my new computer? Because that's going to be a pain in the neck.
Sometimes he just sets me up to, boom, hit it out of the park. Thank you very much. So we have something called PC Mover, and all joking aside, this is, for a lot of people, I know a lot of you are thinking, oh my gosh, I want that new all-in-one. I want a computer that looks better, that's faster, that's easier to use, but all my junk on my old computer, how am I gonna get it over? Because all your files and your movies and all, well, this is how. Very quickly, PC Mover is a piece of software that you pop into your computer, and there's your optical drive. Don't forget, you're getting an optical drive. This is a DVD player and burner. So not only, can you do software and movies, you can burn things as well. You load that piece of software, and then you take this very special cable that we include, you plug it into your Ethernet port on this computer, your Ethernet port on your other computer. Do you know what this does? It not only transfers all of your files, so that means like your movies and your music and your documents and those sort of things, your pictures, it also transfers all of your programs. So if you have Microsoft Office, if you have any programs, even programs that usually have activation keys, you couldn't find your activation key, it moves that as well. So it moves your activation over, it moves the program over, the whole bit.
Okay, this is it. Final 7 minutes, everybody. This is exciting. We do see you there. A lot of folks dialing on in. I know no host would argue with me or disagree with me. This is the most exciting time of the year. These are our best deals, our best products, our best items, our best prices, the biggest flex pays, the biggest VIP financing offers, the free shippings. If you were ever going to buy an all-in-one, tonight is your night to do it. Tonight is your night to bring it in. And don't forget, even if you're still worried that you might see your local store or somebody in the mall doing a better price, we have our massive return policy. You can return this by January 31st of 2017, and we'd give you a 100% refund of the purchase price. What's that saying? You got to strike while the iron's hot. There is nothing better that we have on HSN in terms of all-in-ones. And it's not that it's a 15-inch screen, it's a 19.5-inch screen. It's not that it's a no-name processor inside, it's Intel inside. It's not that you don't have the capacity, you have a terabyte hard drive. The movies, the media, the photo. Aaron, whether it's a single user or for a full family, this works.
It's a great idea. It's a perfect idea. When I think of Christmas, and I think of the best Christmas present I ever got, the biggest Christmases in Audubon Park when I was growing up, it was the Christmases that we got new computers. I mean, I can think of those to this day. Yep. I can name every new computer that we got. It's a gift for the family, and it's a gift that they use literally hours every single day. When the toys are forgotten, when the sweaters are forgotten, when the socks are old, when the scarves are lost, the computer is still there every day, whether you're looking for coupons on the computer, whether you're watching movies on the computer, whether you're getting your homework done on the computer, whether you're going to school on the computer and making a better life for yourself. Computers are something that are essential in our lives, and having a better one, well, it makes a difference every day. A couple of quick review things. We've been so focused on telling you about the new all-in-one capabilities, and they're important, and I'll show you again from the side. This is everything. This is your entire computer set up just by plugging into the wall. But I do want to do a couple of basic things that maybe I haven't mentioned as much as I should. This has the 3 biggest brands in the world. So the first biggest brand is HP. HP is the number one computer brand in America. So that's where we start. Number 1 computer brand in America. You're getting the best we've got in the store. And then, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you're getting Intel inside as well. Well, that's rare.
Very good.
It's once
It's
a
a
quarter.
special occasion.
When I'm invited to your show every 3 or 4 months, I tune up. I rehearse a bit before I get here. So Intel built in a minute, we have a video we're going to show you first on the Celeron processor and then on the Iris graphics. And then also, so that's the next number 1. Number 1 computer processor company in the world is Intel. And Microsoft is built in. Windows 10, the latest version of the Microsoft operating system is Windows 10. Taking a quick look at these videos that just run you through a few things about these processors. So you have dependable power when you have Intel inside. Smooth running apps, email. You saw I'm multitasking. I've got 6 or 7 things all going at the same time. Quick startup. Do you press the button on your computer and it's like, forever until it starts? This is instant start, thanks to Windows 10 and thanks to Intel. Now the graphics, and on that 19.5-inch screen, they're gonna drive you wild. You're gonna love them. 12 times faster 3D gaming, 8 times faster high-definition video conversion. You don't need a separate graphics card. You know why? It's built in already. It's all there from the minute you get it home, from the software to the lifetime of support to the full version HP Intel Iris graphics. Watch vivid, beautiful video on your high definition, huge screen. Editing videos and photos is such a great experience on a computer like this. If you've done that before and you've thought, well, this is taking a long time, it's taking a long time to render, it's taking a long time to edit, it's because you either didn't have enough memory, you didn't have enough hard drive, or you didn't have a great processor. Now you've got the best processor, the number 1 company in the world, 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's quadruple what Microsoft recommends, so that's important for multitasking and for anything you do on the web. And last video we're going to show you that the hard drive in this is the largest hard drive we have done in an all-in-one computer at HSN ever. Yes, it's our lowest price on an all-in-one. It's also the largest hard drive we have ever done on any all-in-one. It's a full terabyte. And what that means is you're not constantly looking for more space to download. And files are bigger now. You can download 250 hours of high-definition video, so a ton of video. 1/3 photos, 320,000 photos, or Adam, 16,000 hours of music, which is roughly 200,000 songs.
So that's quite a few then.
It's a lot of music.
I'll keep you going. Yeah. Folks, it is our lowest price in our history, which is always a powerful statement to be able to make, the lowest price we've ever done. I want to give you also the update. You are included, or you get included in the package a lifetime of technical support. You know, when you go to the store, they're screaming and shouting that you get 3 months. Oh, we'll answer questions for 3 months. Well, what if there's a question a year down the line? Or mom's not great with electronics 3 years down the line. It is and it's right there, $299. It is included in your package. So if we just look at that value for the lifetime US-based technical support, it's as if you're getting the all-in-one computer for $100. Wow. We're including a ton of extra software. Also, I believe $15, listen to this, to Teleflora, a real $15 that you can spend with Teleflora if you're buying somebody flowers. And then there's all the software included. So that's with you, that's with you. All the bonuses are with you, free shipping's with you. These are all the things that make a Black Friday special truly special. Teal will be absolutely the first to sell out. Black is selling like wildfire. White is very popular as well. Aaron, sir, we have 60 seconds left. For anybody that's not yet convinced by the lowest price in our company's history on our Black Friday deal, what would you say?
Well, here's what I can tell you. In a decade of selling electronics, I have not seen a better all-in-one put together for this kind of value or anything close. To have Intel, to have HP, to have Microsoft, and then to have that lifetime of support, I know we make a big deal out of it. It's even more important than we're able to express. You'll see that for yourself.
Yeah.
When you get your computer home, just the comfort of knowing any question you have, there's never a panic moment, the, oh my gosh, what do I do next moment? Try it. Get it home. Try it out. If your computer is slow, if your computer hesitates, if you don't love going to your computer anymore, that means it's time for a new one.
Well, you know who did get one tonight?
Who's that?
It was you, Teresa in North Carolina, and you know Lisa in Mississippi.
Yeah, Teresa.
No, Lisa.
Oh, Teresa's in North Carolina.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
He's slow to catch up. Natilda
Very.
in Texas as well. You also just ordered yours. Congratulations. I hope it brings you much joy and much happiness. And I know you'll smile when you realize that you only paid that for it. All right, Mr. Aaron Berger, will I see you tonight?
Well, no, you won't.
There you go. That's
Lucky
the blunt
you.
answer. Thank
I'll
you,
see you tomorrow night.
Folks, stay in the ordering process for yours. I will return this evening, though. Not that you've not had enough of me already. I'll be back at midnight with our Roku Premiere Plus. We have already sold over 3,000 of them, the lowest price in the country. We're going to do it tonight officially at midnight. Of course, you can continue to order yours right now as well. All right. You know, we've been asking, what's your family's Thanksgiving tradition? We have an answer, and the answer comes from you, Karen. You just won $25 because you said your family's tradition is eating bland food and arguing over stupid stuff. I know we can all relate to that. So thank you so much to Karen for her order, what am I talking about? For her answer, and thank you for all of your orders. Well, next Monday, we will officially be on Cyber Monday. And as you can imagine, that's going to be a big day. From all of us here, from my amazing guests, the cast, the crew, the floor staff, producers, directors, sound operators, graphics operators, all the folks that work behind the scenes in our planning and buying teams and departments. And I should thank all the management as well. But most of all, thank you to you. Thank you for watching the Monday Night Show.
Okay, never to be done again. America and the world's foremost travel expert, because for almost 2 decades, she's been doing it better, knows more, and builds better stuff to help us get to